Hey guys, this is Peyton coming at you from the Switchfoot clan, and I was going to go over the G36c, the gun that I had for this week. And to start off, my favorite proficiency for the gun was definitely stability. And all of us have been saying lately that stability is by far one of the better proficiencies, and I have to agree with them. It was surprising, red dot sight is what I kind of found appealing on this gun, and I've never really used red dot sight on much else. But it just kind of worked for me, and so I started using it, and the more I used it, the better I got with the gun. Another good attachment is the silencer that I was using a lot. I didn't use it in this gameplay, but I rated that as a very high attachment in my book, just because it's really good for sneaking around, especially whenever you're using Specialist. You can get all the perks really fast with this gun, because it's the jack of all trades for guns. It really works with attachments as well. You can use red dot and silencer at the same time, and it's a very mobile gun with attachments, and I especially liked it during domination, free-for-all, and the different 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1 type games, because those are fun to play with friends. But here I think I was using it in Team Defender, and because I started playing Team Defender the other day, and that it also works well with Team Defender, especially in these kind of close-range maps where you can hide out in the buildings. But stability, again, is definitely the better attachment. I like to use for my perks steady aim and marksman, more so steady aim though, just because it works well with this gun if you don't have time to look down your sight. I also used Assassin, and Assassin Pro does wonders all the time. It's the best, probably the best second perk. And then my first perk, I think I was using either Sleight of Hand or Blind Eye, because those are my two other favorites. Sleight of Hand works really well for assault rifles, especially if you're using Specialist, because then you can start off with Blind Eye, get a couple kills quickly, and then you can reload with Sleight of Hand. But that's what I was using recently with it. But then again, I used Impact, and especially on maps with lots of buildings, Impact works well, because you can just kind of shoot people straight through the buildings. It works fine. And this was me. I think this might have been 3v3. Yeah, I think this was 3v3. And on this, I like to use pretty much the same setup. It works well on these short maps, because you can just kind of go around the corners really fast and shoot people off. But a lot of these gameplays that I got were all the same type games, because even though assault rifles work well on different types of maps and game modes, I thought that these were the better ones. Another thing that I like to use it on is domination, just because you get to turn the corners faster and you can move around with it so much more easy. It's almost like an SMG for an assault rifle, just because it's so mobile. The mobility on it's crazy. You can just move around with it all day. But yeah, that's all that I have to say about this gun, and hope that you will check out our Switchfoot clan on Twitter, Facebook. You can check us out on Xbox Live, and you can also check us out on, you know what, I think that's it. And one last thing that I wanted to mention was that there are other attachments that work well with it for other people. These are just what work best for me, but a lot of other people like to use extended mags and silencer under attachments. And red dot was the only sight that worked for me. Some people like the heartbeat sensor to use with it, and that works well, because then for your tactical grenade or your tactical equipment, you don't have to use a portable radar. But I just prefer the portable radar over any of the other tactical equipment. Another attachment that is not good at all is the shotgun, and I don't know why they even added it in. I've never had fun with the shotgun attachment. It doesn't work well at all. But again, the extended mags and the silencer work well for some people, and the thermal is the worst. Looking at it now, the thermal, it does not work well at all on this gun. But there's lethal grenades that you like to add in as well. And every single time, I used to deny it, but I like C4 now. C4 is definitely the best lethal equipment to use compared to claymores and bouncing betties and grenades. It's just the best by far. And for your strike packages to go with it, a lot of people like to use support and assault, but I go for the specialist most of the time. And that's all I have to say. Make sure to like us on Facebook and on Twitter, and please add a comment in the video description below. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What's up, my Kerblitz? This is Kirby's46 here today with another gameplay video. Today we're going to be reviewing this RSASS sniper rifle. Now this is a great gun, a great sniper in my opinion though. Great for beginners who don't snipe very much like me. And also, just another thing to say though, this is actually not my gameplay, this is InSoccer Guy's. He did really good with this gun at one point, and a whole lot better than I did with it, because I'm just not really a sniper in the first place. But he did great though. I think he got a Reaper at one point, or maybe a couple more Reapers, I don't know.
An AC-130.
Yeah, an AC-130. Yeah, he did great with it though. So yeah, this video really showed the potential of what you can do with this sniper rifle. Now I guess the only flaw to this gun would be the fact that it does not really have a high damage rate on it though. So it's going to take about 2 to 3 shots to kill someone. Sometimes even if it's a headshot, it'll take 2 shots with a headshot. So you're not going to be getting those one-shot kills that you normally get with like something like any other sniper, I guess. So anyways, back to the gun. First off, I'll start with the attachments though. First I put on ACOG scope, which is really great though. I liked it a lot. It's not too zoomed in, and the reticle that it comes with is not really that bad compared to some of the other reticles you can get on it though. So I really liked that about it. Next was a thermal scope, which actually was really good though. It was better than I thought. Normally I don't do so good with it though, but it helps me see distant targets better than I normally would, because well, it just like lights them up. It's really nice. Next was variable zoom, and I really did not like that at all. I didn't find myself zooming in that much, like using the variable zoom to zoom in or out, because I don't know, I don't really look down my sights in general actually, but yeah, I just didn't like variable zoom that much though. It's like a normal scope basically that you could just zoom in and out on. I wouldn't recommend it. Next up was the silencer, which is actually alright though. It helps mute your really loud sound and you wouldn't be seen as much. But the only thing is that it takes away from the accuracy, which you really want in this game. It would help with, I guess it would help if you put some better proficiency on this gun. But other than that though, I wouldn't recommend a silencer right off the bat with it. Next is the heartbeat. Oh, I love heartbeat so much on just about any gun though. Like, you know, I've said this before in many videos, but you can hear where the people are around you. It'll beep whenever there's someone close to you. You can just turn around or turn to your right or left and just light them up. It's great. After that though was extended mags though, which was helpful, especially if you spray like I do and not even look down your sights while doing so. It helps a lot, I guess, but mainly it's not. Towards the end though, I wouldn't recommend this over something else like ACOG or heartbeat. So yeah, and then I guess the best attachment combo would be the ACOG and heartbeat, because the ACOG, you're not too zoomed in, as I said earlier, and you're gonna have more of a viewing distance of people around you. And with heartbeat though, you're gonna be able to notice those people who are around you and things like that. It's very helpful, and I tend to get the most kills with this. The best proficiency for this gun, I would have to say, is stability, because you're so much more accurate with it, especially if you're spraying and praying like I do. And also, it's because, just in general though, you're probably going to want more accuracy with the sniper, so you can just shoot them really quickly, and if you do miss, then you can shoot them back again without having too much of a kick on it. It's very helpful though. I guess the proficiencies that you should use before you get stability would definitely be kick, because it's kind of close to it, but it's not that close to it, I guess. It just helps the gun not fly around as much when you're using it. Next was impact, and that was another proficiency that was alright, but I didn't find myself like shooting people through walls that much. Honestly, like it was, like I'm not really much of a I guess I don't really like shoot people through walls or anything like that very much. But so I didn't find myself using it that much. And then next is focus, which basically, whenever you're using though, if you're looking at your sights and if someone shoots you, you don't flinch. But I don't look down my sights, as I said before, so that doesn't really affect me that much. So I didn't use it that much. And then next was speed, which is it speeds you up while you're running with this sniper rifle, which can be helpful at some points, but I would not recommend this over anything else like stability or kick. I don't know. Sorry. But yeah, I would not really recommend that over stability. But yeah, anyways, this has been a great sniper rifle for me to use, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this too. I got a couple more seconds here, so I guess I'll just say, if any sniper rifle you're going to use though, I'd recommend that you really do start out with this though, because I did great with this. Alright, well, this is Kirby's46 here today, and I'm glad that you've watched this video. Be sure to subscribe and favorite and like and comment if you can. Peace.